Hello, I'm EnterElysium, welcome back to Prison Architect. We've got a lot of work to do rebuilding our kitchen after the horrible fire that happened. I'm just hoping that'll happen relatively shortly, because we kind of need to be done. Like, right now, all of our stock is going off because the fridges don't have power. So, good if the workers could get over here, because I kind of need them over here. In the meantime, we need to relay the room tiles. I'm trying to find them. Canteen, there we go. I didn't lose much of those. Kitchen. On the other hand, lost quite a lot of itself. And then we can put brick walls back in where we've lost them. There we go, and there we go. And I'll have to do the staff-only areas and the non-staff-only areas again. That's the stuff I'll probably forget, but I have to try and remember as much as I can. We still don't have power. People are going to be mad. Let's do some more searches. I already did that cell block. Oh well, we'll do it again. We've got some power back to a limited extent. What we're relying on is this connection up here being complete. Because that's the bit that went out that was most damaging, because that means that all the fridges lost power. They are hurrying along though, which is nice. I think that's power. Yep. And I think we're back online. Right, let's have a look at... deployment. Protected only. Staff only. Medium sec only. Yes. That's all fine, actually. I'm having power flickering issues. Just trying to figure out what that is. Is it because you're running at max capacity? Nope. You're running quite away from max capacity. I don't know why you're having power issues. Increase the number of connections, maybe? It might not be a bad idea to do this anyway, so I've got like a backup, so if one of these like goes down with more connections or whatever. Hopefully we'll get some food out in time. We do have some food out, which is nice. I was worrying that we weren't going to have any food out for people, but we do actually have food out, so hopefully they won't kick off too much. I mean, they're max sec inmates, they'll probably kick off anyway, regardless of what I do. Let's do a quick scan of this cell block. Not that we'll get it done in time, but it's worth trying. I should probably call in my inmates to be like, check anyone arriving. Is there anyone who's going to get shanked? But frankly, doing that every morning is tiring as hell. Wish they just like automatically gave you tips or whatever. You don't have to... There's a death already. Let's go find out. I bet you 10, I don't know. It's a hypothetical bet, so I could bet you anything. I'll bet you 10 prawn shrimp. Do I need to say prawn shrimp? It's, pretty much assumed that shrimp are prawns. But anyway. Move that up there. Bet you 10 bucks, whatever. I'm not really betting you 10 bucks. That it was someone who was like a snitch. Unconscious. Dead. There we go. Snitch, ex-prison guard. Oh, fine. Bring in the informants. And by informants, I mean singular. Power issues? You don't have power. Oh, you lost the power thing under you. That explains it. Oh, you lost the power things under you as well. I'm gonna lose my goodwill bonus for you beating up people like that. Ah, people are kicking off again. Of course they are. Calm down, folks. Calm down. While you're calming, we're gonna search a cell block. Not that I'll find much, but I'll try. Right, how are we doing over here now? I want to know why we've got like a weird track going like that. I don't... Lighting bug? Oh, it's no fog of war? Where characters are traveling? Yeah, it's fog of war where characters are traveling. That's weird. Huh. Okay, did we find anything up here? We found a little bit, like that's a truncheon. Anything else? No? The prison, like, I was gonna say prison guards, correctional officers, use, like, truncheons these days. Like, SATs, like, basically, like, is effectively what they'd be. Or do they actually use, like, extendable batons like the police force? Because, honestly, extendable batons, you'd expect them to be not quite as tough as they are, and then you hold one, and then you're like, holy crap, this thing is... I mean, it extends, right? So you think, oh, right, it's hollow. Maybe it's not going to be that tough. It's going to feel good, but oh my god, you hold one, you're like, wow, this thing is solid. I mean, to close it, you have to like bang it really hard, like on concrete, effectively, because you will damage normal floor. Like those things are tough. And yet they feel weighty, and they like extend and must be hollow. Like, it's pretty interesting construction just for something that rugged. Honestly, I find, like, the rugged type stuff to be much more interesting in construction than I think, like, the, you know, highly technical but really delicate stuff. Because, honestly, you can make something really highly technical and really delicate and, you can do it. Miracles of modern technology. You can build stuff at really, really small scales. But building something that, like, is human-compatible, because humans are known for breaking stuff. Some people more than others. That is the achievement in my mind, right? Building something that's tiny, robots. You know, robots, microscopes. We can do that. It's like, yay, well done. Real world applications, not many. But building something that like humans can use and not break, or like have like so solid, but also has some sort of complexity to it. That's where I'm interested. Placed several containers full of kerosene in a large multinational corporation's parking lot dumpster and set them alight. His plan failed when the kerosene burned rather than detonated. Oh dear. Bill. Now, if you'd like soaked it in fertilizer or something, maybe it would have. I don't know. Something to do with fertilizer. No, you really need an oxidizer, right? Because the kerosene burns. It just doesn't burn fast enough because it doesn't have access to enough oxygen. So if you aerosolized it, that would be a fuel air bomb. Kerosene also burns fairly slowly. What else? You need to give it an oxidizer. Like, if you got potassium nitrate or something, which is actually a type of fertilizer, mostly it's just a type of oxidizer. Potassium nitrate, is obviously it burns, and the nitrate, you know, oxygen. Anyway, you could just soak potassium nitrate in kerosene. That would be a bomb, probably, I imagine. Because burning kerosene would then ignite the potassium nitrate, which would release oxygen, which would cause it to burn faster, which would basically be an explosion. Or at least I imagine that's how you'd turn it into a bomb. I don't know that. I've never done it myself. You shouldn't do it. Also, you really shouldn't do it. It's not particularly stable. Don't. Also, possessing like large amounts of potassium nitrate is probably illegal. I know you didn't used to be. It is now, which is a good job that I don't do that anymore. Not that I ever did. Anyway, This is a very long project, this building. Because just traveling through the entire thing is a sheer effort. Like, look how long it's taking our guys. At least we've got some work being done. Like, this is one of my problems, right? People here don't look like they're working. There is no indication to look like they're working. They're just standing in front of something. Occasionally look to the side. Like, I'd like a hammer movement or something to, like, indicate that they are actually working. Like buzzsaws. Buzzsaws do this, right? Buzzsaws buzz. These go chunk, 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 chunk. The workshop presses. The carpenter table is just a table. It looks boring. I mean, especially considering the build times. Like, I assume this is a table being built. Not a table, a bed. Being built in progress, but it takes so long. You're just like, oh, excellent, there's a slab of wood. These, they have indications that they're working. I mean, certainly the buzzsaw is actually the better one because it's constantly, like, sparks. This one goes chunk occasionally. But the tables? They just seem so boring, but they are important. It's just because you don't have any good feedback. You need that feedback. It's important in gameplay. Or, not gameplay, game design, I guess. But it's important for gameplay. We've got a lot of books in here. Only one box for unsorted book, so I'm hopefully we won't end up overly backlogged with sorting our books. But that said, it could happen. How many for the shop? How many people are working there now? Plenty. Do we need more shelves? Like, I don't think we do. Especially considering that there's still stuff here to be sorted. A knife! Tut, tut! Bad form. No knives allowed. You should be ashamed. Gavin was nicknamed Whitening Bolt because he wore a white ninja outfit during strategically planned assassinations. He killed people he and others believed were guilty but released without charge. He killed 23 people during his 3-year crime life. I was going to say criminal, but no, it's his crime life. Sentenced to 21 years for multiple crimes, including aggravated burglary and armed robbery. I'll be honest, as an assassin who kills people, and he got done for aggravated burglary and armed robbery. I'm trying to figure out how aggravated burglary and armed robbery really could have been done during his assassinations. I mean, like, burglary is just the act of entering someone's home with the intent, right? I don't know. I'd have to look up the actual term for burglary. That could be, like, part of his ninja assassination. But a robbery? I don't know. Maybe he'd stole something. Like, maybe he stole their computer, right? To use as, like, evidence? Like, I don't know. But why would he get 17 years and it was armed? So he held someone at gunpoint? I don't know. Okay, well, there's only one place that's digging out there, so we're going to do a search of this place overnight. I will say, right, it is hard to write a bio about a character without knowing what they're in, like, prison for. Oh, you just didn't write a bio. Okay. Trying to find someone who's got a bio. Seriously? Most people don't have bios? Why would you have a character then? Oh, for the name, I guess. Really? There we go. Was there for the sale of a legal knockoff character of Nick Nack from the James Bond movie, the guy with the golden gun, funny because his name is Nick too. Sentenced to 21 years for multiple crimes including arson and criminal damage. He was arrested for that. You literally say in the first bit. He was arrested, but that's not what he was arrested for. I think my one says something about the fact that I tried to do too much science and blew something up. Not necessarily arrested for that, though. But it is hard to combine the two. Right, if people are going to go sleep, because when people are asleep, I can start, like, looking around here. Now, it's likely coming from one of these beds here. Possibly the beds here, but I imagine, you know, these beds over here. It could be coming from here and have, like, dug across to there. So I've got to, you know, bear that in mind. It could just be a false flag, but... Like literally, a flag in the wrong place. It's a false flag. Not a false flag like someone's deliberately putting something there to throw them off the trail. Are people in their beds yet? Is this just one not assigned? Okay. Right, ready? Go. Mobile phone, not really what I was looking for. Okay, search this cell block. I'm very disappointed with the lack of tunnels I'm finding. Yep, definitely a lack of tunnels going on here. We'll do one more search before it gets morning. No? I'm finding very little. Considering the intelligence... Oh my god, do I still have my informant? Because I remember calling the informant, I never let them go. Ooh, let's call them again. Unfortunately, one of my informants has actually been released. Or dead. Possibly both. So I'm down to 3 informants now. I just start getting some more. Oh well. I didn't find anything there. I'm somewhat disappointed. Like, if we look at the intelligence, there is stuff in the prison. Not that much, though. Not that much. But there's definitely stuff in the prison. Mostly people are wanting booze and cigarettes. Booze, cigarettes. Generally lots of things. For tools, weapons, everything's the same value. Okay. Where's our informant? There we go. Right, now let's have a little bit of an intelligence look at the prison. A knife and 2 forks. Okay, we'll have to come back to that. Oh, no, that's just what you can get in there. I need to go to informant. There we go. Targeted. Targeted, that's all fine. Tough, deadly gang member. Fine, 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 fine. Nothing to worry about, really. Extremely strong, expert fighter. How good have you been? It's one of the devs! Of course you're extremely strong. Toodaloo, test 3. Really? We've left that in? Okay. Refitting chance, 2%. Becoming a carpentry apprentice. Okay, I'll let you stay in medium sec. Like, with like the stats like extremely strong and expert fighter, it makes me worried about leaving them a medium sec. But considering that they don't seem to be reoffending, 2% chances, I'll leave them in for now. Punishment, reform, security, health is meh, but oh well. I guess if I fed them better and I had more exercise, that'd help. Okay. Anyone else need to be worried about? No. What have you got on you? Lighter, the lighter there. I don't really need to go for that. Drugs. I'll just shake this block down, I think. Cell phone. Mobile phone, goddammit. Booze. I honestly don't care that much about that. That I will search. Because it's got drugs. I want to search the box. Can I not search the box? No. Okay. Well, we're not going to be doing that one. Let's instead search this cell block. We'll try and get done before morning. Run, my pretties, run! Screwdriver. Oops. Suspicions rocketed on. I need to deactivate you. Quickly. Oops. I found some of the drugs. I'm looking for the injection drug as opposed to the pill drug. Where's your syringe? There we go. Got the syringe as well. Sweet. And if we look at demand, narcotic supply, it hasn't really dropped much. I was hoping we'd have put a dent in that. Aha, we've got power for this entire place now. Excellent. Slowly our dreams will become reality. I also need to put in another goddamn water pump. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Right. And I'll put the pipes in later. I feel it's something that doesn't matter that much right now. Right, next episode, I think we're going to be planning out. It's probably going to be mostly an episode about planning out the MaxSec facility. I might even take the entire episode on pause and just talk about security design and stuff and my logic behind it in my head. Because it's going to take ages to design that thing. I mean, the alternative is I could design it off camera, but then, you're missing the entire building part. And I think, honestly, most of the part of Prison Architect is the building, how you lay facility out, how it happens, etc. And some people complain, some people won't. It's going to be a divisive episode. It always is when you just focus on one episode on, specific one part of the game. But anyway, I've been EnterElysium. If you enjoyed, please like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing. Until next time, stay shiny.